The action rolls on here at FIGHTSTAR Championship 29. Moving up to welterweight, it's an amateur contest with Emin Abdulkhazahiev in the blue corner. He's 3-1, and he'll be facing Jessy Joaquim. He's 2-1 from Team Lamiro. This one's brought to you by Superior. No high, no low, only urban luxury. For life and style, you can shop at superior.com.
Joaquim opening up here with the teep. There's the rear hand. He's looking to channel in and get closer now. Joaquim has got some beautiful head kicks, as we said there. He's got a longer reach as well. He uses his reach really well. He likes to pour out to try and channel in that rear power hand. You can see he's trying to pull his opponent onto these strikes.
Well, Joaquim had talked candidly about stepping out of his comfort zone in this contest. Of course, stylistically, an interesting challenge given the judo background of Abdulkhazahiev, the 18-year-old, of course, as you alluded to pre-show, Dean. This guy's competed everywhere.
Yeah, he's competed all over the globe, even in Africa, traveling to go and compete on the national stage in judo. Excellent takedowns, needless to say. He likes to set them up in MMA off the cage. At this point in time, he's taken a back step, charges forward with combinations. Heavy left hook there. There's the clinch. This is where he does his best work, but he's got to be on the outside position.
And here we go, Abdulkhazahiev in the clinch. Of course, his accomplishments include the Belgian U18 championships, Flemish U18 championships previously, international appearances in Holland, around Africa in a few locations, as you mentioned as well. Incredible to see this kind of pedigree trickling into MMA. Joaquim here on the fence, over under. Attempt at potentially opening up some Kazushi here from Abdulkhazahiev. Can he get him down? Nearly.
Feeling out process here with these trips. He's trying to get those hips across. That's what he's looking for. Beautiful work. Straight into side control. He can start to use this position to control here with the shoulder. Heavy shoulder pressure. He can get the crucifix from here and utilize the strikes. But what he wants really is the mount position. Slices across. It's a full mount here. Can posture up for the strikes or try and facilitate submissions.
One arm in the danger zone. Joaquim scrambles hard. Abdulkhazahiev was fishing, Dean, but no dice.
It's nice work from Joaquim, though. Exploded back to the feet. Looking to do some damage there to the leg, but it looks like the referee might stand this one up. All right, back to the feet here. Abdulkhazahiev has got to drive his opponent onto the canvas, onto the cage. To do that, he's got to move the head. These strikes are really getting through. You can see Abdulkhazahiev is biting on those strikes. He's taking a back step. He's got to use those opportunities to change levels and initiate the clinch.
Joaquim testing here from the outside. Quite clearly not too happy to go really inside that kicking distance. And why not utilize those natural advantages of reach? 10-second clapper.
Joaquim moving forward here. More head movement from Joaquim. Looking to fire that T-pin. Looking for the rear hand, misses the mark.
And that's it, 3 minutes gone. What a quick 3 minutes it was. Let's take a look at some of the action here. Joaquim, pressure from the outside. Abdulkhazahiev switching up. Eats a good punch for his measure. Nice head movement there, and this was the first test we saw in the clinch. Abdulkhazahiev splitting the legs, 𝗙𝗚𝗛𝗏𝗧𝗦𝗛𝗏 style, Dean.
Straight into side control as well. And from there, he looked to posture up, control, and fire across to the mount. But a credit to Joaquim, though. Knew he was in danger. Immediately looking to go out the back door. You can see his left arm behind the leg of his opponent. And from there, he got back to his feet.
So the coach is taking a look here at what's happened, what's worked, and indeed how things could be improved. Most definitely taking a look at previous performances. A question mark kick for Joaquim against 𝗙𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏. That was in November last year. Abdulkhazahiev, yep, he's a finisher too. First round knee bar. That was May 25th. So maybe a little less ring rust for Abdulkhazahiev, who in his third fight this year, he's gone 1-1. He's .500 in the last two. Joaquim in the red corner, Abdulkhazahiev in the blue. Abdulkhazahiev backing off. Will we see some dominance on the feet from Joaquim? He's certainly found his mark a few times in that opening frame.
Abdulkhazahiev got to use that jab. to establish the distance and try and use power shot fakes to then draw the power shot out of his opponent and change levels. This is when he needs to start changing levels. But I like the way he's trying to command a little bit of respect. But we know on that back foot, Abdulkhazahiev is going to start to change levels. That's why you see in the response from Joaquim, he's maneuvering around. Even with that leg kick, he steps off that center line. He's got great lateral movement.
Some testing here from Joaquim. Abdulkhazahiev. Again, switching up. It's a lovely little technique, isn't it? The way he kind of moves his left leg forward off the overhand left to try to punch and clutch.
He's trying to close the distance largely, though. He's doing a good job of trying to sell the fact that he's trying to land some power punches, because that's going to give him the opportunity to draw the power shot out of Joaquim and change levels. Oh, he wobbles him down to the canvas. Abdulkhazahiev swarming on Joaquim here.
Oh, that was tasty. He floored him, Dean. That looked like a really clean connection. Stunned is Joaquim. Abdulkhazahiev going for the neck.
He's got to get guard around the body here. The problem with that is he's going to give up the top position, so he might look to control out this on this outside position.
My word, did that change. It went from first to fifth gear in a moment.
But now the fact is that Abdulkhazahiev has sold fully the fact that he can strike, he can land power, and he can wobble Joaquim. So if he wants to get a more definitive takedown, the key would be to sell the fact that he wants to fire up heavy upstairs and change levels. Up against the cage here, Joaquim can lean into the cage, he can pummel the arms as he's doing here, he can start to defend a little bit better.
Well, we have to remind you that immediate impact is going to score higher than cumulative impact without striking, and that was the most significant strike in that regard of the round. Abdulkhazahiev again, heavy left to a right. Spinning back kick in reply from Joaquim.
This is what Joaquim needs, those long shots, the deep to the bodies, the turning back kicks to keep Abdulkhazahiev on the back foot.
Oh, he's talking to him, Dean. He's definitely talking to him. Joaquim trying to bait Abdulkhazahiev into a firefight, but I have to say, it's Abdulkhazahiev's round at this juncture.
Moving the head here, skips in and out of range. Last 10 seconds, big overhand left, and Joaquim misses the mark. Nice level change. You can see that. Now he's sold the fact he can start to use that level change now. Can Abdulkhazahiev. He's sold the fact that he wants to strike upstairs.
Well, we saw some great pressure here from Joaquim. Lovely switch up to the lead leg. Abdulkhazahiev, of course, replying in turn. And there, that trip hammer of a left hand we saw multiple times from Abdulkhazahiev. 10-9 Abdulkhazahiev because of this?
Definitely, that was beautiful swarming. And he followed a little bit too overzealous. Still commanded the top position. There's good guard retention and defensive maneuverability there off that backside position from Joaquim. He was noticeably wobbled. You can see he uses the elevator hook to get back to his feet.
So thoughts on this so far? 10-9 Abdulkhazahiev in the second round. How about the first?
I suppose if you look at the cage control from Joaquim, could potentially sway it towards him. It could be one apiece. Again, it's difficult to commentate and score at the same time, but looking at it objectively, the second round definitely it could be one apiece coming into this third.
I think so too. I think taking a look at it, Joaquim had some very significant strikes in that first round too. There was a nice throw, right? But Abdulkhazahiev got a throw, but it was merely a changing of position. In that case, not necessarily mounting significant offense from it. So which way will it go? Up to 3 minutes to find out.
Great footwork here from Joaquim, and he's making the effort to switch stances as well. He could be looking to draw that rear power kick or the rear power hand. You can see he's twitching that rear leg to test. He's using the tie hop as well. There's that rear kick. He's going to the deep to the body in that instance. There it is. He's looking to go up high.
Testing to the body is Joaquim. This one potentially on a knife edge here. And it's so great to see so many 50-50 fights. I mean, we talked a lot about this, Dean. FIGHTSTAR Championship is bringing so many great new talent into the center of the cage and, of course, maturing their existing talent, right? And that's not an easy act to do.
The fighting internationally as well, it brings a a different tool set, a different bag of tricks from the retrospective fighters. So you often get elite wrestlers, and we're seeing here an elite judoka. So that experience is invaluable, the ability to come up against different styles to then start to mold your game as you go into the pro ranks.
Matchmaker's dream, right?
Definitely. I mean, it's shaping up to be an excellent fight. Abdulkhazahiev as well is driving forward. He's commanding that center stage with those decisive punches. As of yet, hasn't timed the takedown to shoot for the double leg. But, I mean, he's had so much success in the close-range boxing. He's kind of keeping the foot on the gas here. He's trying to draw Joaquim onto these punches.
Joaquim with pressure, shot from the outside. Not quite able to complete the scramble. He ends up on top. Abdulkhazahiev got to be careful with that kick. It almost looked like he was trying to regard, but there was a heel to the dome. Referee says up.
Joaquim again looking to establish center stage. Looking for the head kick, misses. Abdulkhazahiev able to time the distance there. See, Abdulkhazahiev likes to lean off to his left side. So we could see that lead switch kick from Joaquim.
Heavy kick here from Joaquim. With both fighters in the perpendicular with the last 60 seconds, I feel that this one is absolutely a fight that will be defined by the performances of the third round. Joaquim on fire here, switch hitting. Lots of footwork. Abdulkhazahiev breathing heavily here. Can't quite rolling thunder from that.
He's giving up this top position though. Joaquim, these little peppering kicks, you know, he's still in the top position. I'd like to see him try and force a guard pass. The referee stands it up. He had an opportunity there to pass the guard and utilize ground and pound and really make a statement. And he's doing a good job. Oh, heavy leg kick there. Buckles the leg, Abdulkhazahiev.
And that's it. Well, it was a disciplined performance there from Joaquim. I feel like that was enough to edge it. If it was tied going into this third, the kicks, the footwork, especially that pressure there in the last minute. Abdulkhazahiev not without his moments, but Dean, it was some impressive accuracy here
There's
from Joaquim.
A couple of decisive shots there from Abdulkhazahiev, close range. He was the work up against the cage. To be honest, Joaquim did what Abdulkhazahiev should have done, was shot and look for the takedown. He scrambles for the back, gives up that top position. Joaquim back on the feet here. There's a question mark kick that just missed the mark. Abdulkhazahiev skips out of range. There was a nice barrage of punches close range, landing cleanly.
We go to the judges' scorecards for the second time in a row here tonight on FIGHTSTAR Championship 29. FSC going international, and what a series of competitive matches we've had here to start the night. We'll have to wait for the mathematics to be done. Which way will it go? Abdulkhazahiev or Joaquim? Well, both youngsters, of course, coming off first-round finishes and arguably now stiff competition here. 9 minutes of stiff competition later. I think both have a lot to be proud of. It was great skills, really, from bell to bell to bell to bell.
Yeah, I'm showcasing the skills, traveling, getting the experience of the travel, the coaches, the cutting weight in a foreign land. This is all invaluable experience you just cannot simply download. You have to live it, and these athletes are doing just that here in Belgium.
Here's the announcement.
And after 3 terrific rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1, seat contest, 29-28, red corner. Judge number 2, seat contest, 29-28, blue corner. And then judge number 3, seat contest, 30-27, for your winner.